Nabsamruddhi Finance Limited, to all the dignitaries on the dais and all our stakeholders who have gathered here on this day, which is so close to the heart of water warriors. We also recognize the fact that our guests, most of our guests represent the financial sector. So joining us at the end of March, both in person and online, calls for our heartfelt gratitude as well. For those unacquainted, Nabsamruddhi is an NBFC subsidiary of NABARD promoting non-agricultural sector, primarily in the B2B mode with an ESG focus. The vision, mission and strategy of the company was redefined in December 2021, whereby green and wellness finance was identified as the major focus areas, realizing that the health of the planet and its people are interlinked. The E in ESG is taken forward not only through green finance, but also in every aspect of functioning. Efficient use of resources is core to our ethos. Our workflow is seamless through cloud collaboration across time and space. The S is even more pronounced as we have focused on social and impact funding through wellness finance with WASH as our flagship product, recognizing the criticality of safe water, sanitation, and hygiene in sustaining the health and livelihoods of our underlying borrowers. Most of us are aware that while commercial funding is gainful in the short run, but it is social or impact financing that sustains both the real and the financial sectors in the long run. Further, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusiveness, is integrated into the very fabric of our business as we consciously support smaller, unrated, and low rated, good working financial institutions, mainly in our focus segments. This also include non-profits who cater to last mile borrowers irrespective of geography. While gender equity is central to our ethos, we are proud to announce today that Nabsamruddhi is also a 2x company, evidenced by 3 successive women managing directors, 60% of senior management, and 52% of the team comprising of women, while 60% of our 3 lakh N borrowers and 90% of our 75,000 WASH borrowers being women. So our brand colors have orange for gender equity along with blue for water and as well as for trust. And the trust is reflected through gold standards in the G of ESG, that is governance, overviewed by a very strong and experienced board with stringent asks in terms of propriety, quality, and transparency. Our chairman is here with us today, and I'm sure he will vouch for that as well. So our focus segments are also aligned to NABARD, that is our parents' mandate, and national and global priorities. They help to fulfill 9 out of the 17 SDGs. As regards Nabsamruddhi's WASH journey, the first WASH loan was provided to a society in Andhra Pradesh just 6 months after Nabsamruddhi came into being in its present form in 2017, and this was followed by sporadic loans to FWWB and Kashpur, based on which the WASH product was launched in 2019. But the product gained huge traction over the last 2 years, mainly due to 4 factors. First was the repositioning. Second is access to NABARD special concessionary refinance for WASH. We are very grateful to Department of Refinance NABARD for this. Second is dedicated support from Sadhan in reaching out to MFIs in the space, in the WASH space especially, and very critical, the unstinted technical support from water.org, both for us and our partners, ever since we signed an MOU with them on our Silver Jubilee Day, 17th February 2022. Today, Manoj Gulati has prioritized our Water Day event over their own, and only stakeholder in the water space to do so. We are very grateful. So our gratitude is infinite to our parent as well as to our knowledge partners. And as a result of such support, we could sanction $45 million of WASH finance through term loans and securitization through 32 partners, including MFIs, NBFCs, HFCs, non-profits, witnessing 100% year-on-year growth this fiscal. But beyond numbers, we have emerged as a strong ecosystem builder in this segment. In fact, we could bring in 9 new financial institutions into the WASH space during the last 1 year by inspiring and influencing, which is based on our own conviction. This is because we have witnessed firsthand the transformative impact of WASH lending in the lives of rural women in terms of their safety, dignity, health, empowerment, quality of life, productivity, and net disposable incomes through higher incomes and lower health expenses. Here I can give the example of two women and borrowers we have met who were in the business of weaving turquoise. They had availed a wash loan for installing piped water solution in their homes, which saved them approximately 2 hours of time daily from fetching water, resulting in increase in monthly income by 3,000 rupees by sparing the time for weaving more turquoise. So conservatively, our wash loans are estimated to have contributed to additional aggregate annual income of rupees 25,000 crore at the field level, and we have also seen better repayment ethics in wash as compared to other loans. Our CSR support is also focused on the wash sector, which we take forward through our sister concern, NAB Foundation. In recognition of our contribution to the segment, the company was awarded the southernwater.org Wash Award under the Capital Providers category in 2022 and 2023 as well. And as a result, today Nabsamruddhi has emerged as the largest wholesale wash lender among homegrown NBFCs, the largest provider of wash loans across all sectors and risk spectra, and the largest NBFC providing wholesale debt for last mile wash. But while financing generic wash solutions, we recognize that such structures are vulnerable to climate risks. We also recognize the interconnectedness between climate change and unsafe water and sanitation, because a climate crisis is majorly a water crisis. And these are now being recognized globally. In fact, the COP27 and the COP28 have been turning points in bringing wash front and center of climate action. This was also brought out in a recent KPMG study commissioned by Water.org in India, which Manoj might like to elaborate later. To address these challenges, Nabsamruddhi pioneered the Climate Ready Wash Funding Program, which was launched by Shaji Sir at the Southern National Conference on 8 November 2023. Since then, we have made substantial progress, conducted 7 client-specific meets, 3 exposure visits through Wash Innovation Hub of ASCII and Finish, with support from Department of Climate Action and Sustainability, NABARD. We are very grateful to them. We have sanctioned 8 loans under the program and built our own capacities as well by participating in Water.org's cross-learning exposure visits to Bangladesh and Kenya. As the next logical step, under the program, the capacity building for end borrowers of MFIs is slated to begin today with kick-starting of the awareness campaign, which is being supported by Off-Farm Development Department, NABARD, our gratitude again. The campaign will cover 40 block-level camps in 7 states in phase 1, and it will be conducted by us in association with our technical partner, Trust of People, under the Finnish Mondial. Abhijit Banerjee has come down, and with whom we have signed a MOU this year. The camp has been organized in flood-prone Ranaghat 2 block of Nadia district for the women borrowers of Brahmin Shakti MFI, who also happens to be the first unrated NBFC we have financed under WASH. So rainwater harvesting for groundwater recharge or for storage, solarization of water pumps, flood resilient and water saving sanitation are some of the household level solutions which are being proposed for financing through MFIs in climate vulnerable areas. Further, under this program, we are also financing NBFCs for supporting SMEs, which deliver innovative climate smart wash solutions both in the B2B or B2G mode. This segment needs a strong ecosystem support for blended finance, and I'm happy to note that many members from the Blended Finance Collaborative are here with us today. Also, the social stock exchange and the outcomes-based financing are innovative platforms that can leverage zero-cost or low-cost impact funding for both non-profits and impact-focused for-profit organizations. Going forward, co-lending and digitized platforms or marketplaces for WASH are options that Nabsamruddhi is actively considering to boost climate-smart WASH. Low-cost WASH funds or WASH bonds supported with standardized taxonomy are the need of the hour to provide a further boost to the sector. However, as lenders, we also need to be alert to washing, as there is always a scope for diversion of subsidized finance. We need to ensure stringent end-use monitoring. Our esteemed speakers, of course, will be dwelling on these aspects in further detail during the event. As we look forward to meaningful deliberations on this World Water Day, we rededicate ourselves to the cause of adequate access to safe water for all through collaborative action with our stakeholders who have joined us today, both in person and online. Thank you all for being here with us, and thank you to our partners at the field level who are supporting us to take forward our mandate.